The action comedy Kindergarten Cop is such an enjoyable time. Sure, this film isn't perfect, it does have some issues, but when it comes down to it, it's quite an entertaining film despite the flaws that it does have. Now, I only saw this movie for the first time a couple of months ago, and coming back to rewatch this, I have to say this one is quite hilarious and it's heartwarming as well. So the main story of this film is that a tough police detective named John Kimball, he is working undercover as a kindergarten teacher in order to locate the wife and child of a drug dealer whose name is Colin Crisp. Now, when I had first saw this movie last year, I was impressed. Even coming back to rewatch it, this is not a bad film in my opinion. And the reason I avoided this one for so many years is because I wasn't really a big fan of the premise originally. And also, I was mainly just watching Arnold Schwarzenegger's action movies throughout the years, so I really never gave this one a chance. But I have to say, out of all the movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger has done in his career, I'll probably say this is one of the most enjoyable ones. And the reason being is because it's lighthearted, it's funny, plus there are a few moments that are just downright hysterical.
First, I would like to just get to know you. Ha 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 ha. Quiet. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Are these all your lunches? You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it! Take your toy back to the carpet.
I'm not a policeman. I'm a princess.
Take your toy back to the carpet.
I'm not a policeman. I'm a princess.
Take it back!
Yeah, this one is definitely memorable even more than 3 decades later. And when it comes down to it, this is not a great film overall, but it still is very entertaining for what it is. I will say the 90s was a departure for Arnold Schwarzenegger because this film was the second comedy he did in 2 years, the other being 1988's Twins. And he always said this was his favorite movie role out of all the other movies he has done in his film career. And speaking of which, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger did a good job playing Detective John Kimball. He is an interesting character. In the beginning, he really doesn't like these kids. They walk all over him. He even yells at them at multiple points. And it's probably the most challenging task that he's done while undercover. But after a while, he starts to discipline the kids. They start to have better manners. And he actually cares about these children. Now, as far as the other actors are concerned, I thought that Linda Hunt did a decent job playing a school principal. And then there's Pamela Reed, who plays Detective John Kimball's partner, and also Penelope Ann Miller, who plays Joyce. I haven't seen both of these actresses in any other movies, but I thought their performance was good. The villains, Colin and Eleanor Crisp, it was kind of forgetful to be honest. Not much is known about these two characters, but this is a spoiler warning, is that Colin, he actually is the father of young Dominic, which I thought was intriguing because as far as the child actor was for Dominic, he was actually played by twins. This is a movie that I have a lot of fun with. It's heartwarming. You really care about the character development that John Kimball goes through. And even more than 30 years later, this one, it is still pretty fun. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. Yeah, this one is decent, but also isn't for the entire family either. There are scenes of violence and as well some other scenes that are inappropriate for children. Overall, could this movie have been a little bit better? Absolutely, but it also isn't a dumpster fire either. And that's my review of Kindergarten Cop. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.